Here we go again. In part one, I talked about my frustration of not finding other BIPOC folk in the 8mm archive. And I promised to make my own. And that's what this is. It's the first step in creating that archive. To look at who we are in the present with the medium of the past. The solar eclipse in April. Luckily, the second time I've seen a total solar eclipse. And this time, I was in Maine, and this time, I was with students who had never saw one before. Many of them never even been to Maine before. And the light right before totality, the air right before totality is so different. Which is why these figures are dark and gray, underdeveloped, because the light itself is darker. And that's totality. I pointed my camera toward the sun, prayed I wasn't ruining my film, and let it go. And this is that joy. That joy when you experience something natural, something you can't control for the very first time. It's hard to put into words. And this is a little fun after the fact. So much energy, so much laughter, and so much joy. Part one's fourth Friday. And that's Stefano. That's my view. That's his view. That's my view. That's his view. That's my view. That's his view. And this is Athena's view. See, I love giving my camera to other people because you see how they look at the world. This is Athena trying it out for the first time. Some of these faces might look familiar to y'all. Everybody truly looks at the world differently. And it's informed by the life they've lived, how they move through the world, their experiences. And you really get to see that viscerally when you give people a camera. And if I'm right, this footage is someone else. I think it's Sheba. And this footage is Marita's at a low quad opening down the street. And this is color. The first time I've used 8mm color film for an event at Indigo Arts Alliance that later went to the Abyssinian. I know now to make that aperture a little bit wider, let in some more light. And I love the blurry edges of color film, the light leaks you see on the left-hand side. The event itself, so much living black and brown art. And outside at the Abyssinian, enjoying some jollof rice. Athena is right there. And the music truly felt like the ancestors were there that day. All the ancestors. Everybody. And the fun part, see, I thought that I had filmed on the wrong side before, so I ran into a porta potty, flipped the film, rewounded, and filmed again. What I didn't realize was I had filmed correctly the first time. So I got this double exposure. I didn't even know that I got it until this film came back 6 weeks later. That's the fun part about 8mm. You discover so many things by accident. But it fits. It fits the event, it fits the vibe. And now I know. And like I said, this is just the beginning. The hope is that the archive gets bigger. More events, more perspectives, more different people filming, more cameras, more viewpoints. More for us, by us. I wish I could be there with all of you, and I still want to hear your thoughts. So please send your thoughts and comments to my website, lizr.art, so we can keep this conversation going. Thanks, everybody. Peace.